Hello guys, Omni here. We have our final trailer for the MCU's Black Widow film coming out here this year. And, you know, from the previous trailers, I really like the family dynamic they're going with exploring Black Widow's origins, her family unit, the way they interact with each other from the little bit we've seen in the trailers is funny. And I like that. It's very wholesome in a very twisted assassin like kind of way, but I'm curious to see how that dynamic plays out. I'm also really excited to see how Taskmaster comes to the big screen here because I like that character in other iterations, and I think it's a perfect matchup for these more grounded and boots on the ground kind of MCU characters, especially with him having that level of just technical skill. You know, he can copy any movement, master any action that he sees and perceives. He makes for the perfect opponent against people that use primarily hand-to-hand or ground combat. So I'm curious to see how they utilize this character, especially matching him up against this family unit. I don't know if he's the only villain in this, but he's the only one we've seen so far. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and open up the trailer, and here we go.
I tell people my sister moved out west. You're a science teacher. Your husband, he renovates houses. You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story. Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
He looks awesome, I gotta say.
His call sign's Taskmaster. He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated, fully conscious, but no choices.
I should have come back for you.
How many others are there? Enough.
We have to go back to where it all started. So they never do that to anyone again.
We're a family. We fight with you.
You won't win.
I've always found it best not to look into the past.
Was he Black Panther in him there? That'd be cool if he was.
Stay duck and cover.
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
At some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are.
I really like this music.
I'm done running.
Oh.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my god, this.
Up.
All right,
Listen.
enough. All of you.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair.
Taking a shot too. Nice. See, like that's what I like about it, at least from the trailers we've seen up to now. I'm really looking forward to that dynamic that they all have together. Especially that. I mean, it's very MCU, it's very Marvel-y, but I like it. I think the interactions are nice. Taskmaster, though, is a beast. Again, I'm going to make that same comment again. Some of the action, and it's really namely the skydiving scene, it just makes me think of G.I. Joe. I don't know why. It just makes me think like Snake Eyes is just coming down after her with his sword, just skydiving out of the way. And again, not that it's a bad thing, but it is a little goofy. But I don't know. I really like the dynamic of it. I really liked the score in this trailer. I know it's kind of like a spin on a little the music we've heard in the last two, but just this iteration of it, or at least this section of that same score, I really liked it. I really dug it. It really got. I think it really hit home some of the epicness of the whole thing. So Taskmaster, of course, he's got the bow and arrow. Did he learn that by observing Hawkeye? Has he observed, like I saw, he popped out those claws. He did that kick in the backflip and the whoocha thing like Black Panther does. Has he also interacted with T'Challa or maybe a previous Panther? Who knows? Got some ideas. We'll see. Because that's the thing about him. He's like a freaking Uchiha with his Sharingan. Once he sees it, he has that mastered. So the more people with physical prowess he comes into contact with, he can just perfect their movements and replicate them. Makes him a tough person to fight, especially when you don't have powers. So I'm curious to see how that's going to pan out. I think it's going to make for some good action, assuming the choreography's up to par, which it has been something the MCU has been doing well for a long time. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm curious what the stakes are really going to be in this one too, but I don't know. Overall, this trailer has been my favorite so far that we've seen for this film. And I honestly, I'm excited to check it out. I still don't have that same level of hype that I used to pre-Endgame. I still feel like, woo, we did it, guys. We made it after Endgame. And everything after that, it's just going to be like, all right, we can wind back down. It's not as big. It doesn't have to build to anything. So I can just kind of, all right, we got a superhero movie. That's just kind of how I feel about it at this point. But that's not a bad thing either. It's just we got to see where this is all going to build from this point forward. I feel like we're back at the beginning of the MCU yet again, and we got a lot to look forward to. We hope. That being said, what did you guys think of the trailer? Let me know down in the comments what you thought, so we carry on that conversation after the video. If you like the video, if you like the reaction, support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.